Imagine becoming one of the most hated people on the internet for chasing fame. Johnny Somali, whose real name is Ramzi Khalid Ismail, managed just that through a string of vile and offensive acts that left the world appalled. From mocking Japanese culture to shouting bomb threats in South Korean public transport and even performing lewd acts at a monument honoring wartime victims, his actions crossed every line of decency. But how did an ordinary boy go so wrong? Was it all for clout and money? Ironically, Johnny was already gaining viewers before his antics spiraled into global infamy. Yet, his insatiable greed for attention led him down a path of cultural disrespect, illegal activities, and outright hatred from the public. As the internet roasts him and his own live streams provide evidence against him in court, we're left wondering, was the price of infamy worth the downfall? So let's start the story of how one man turned his quest for fame into a self-inflicted disaster. Somali first gained attention as an IRL, in real life streamer, where he portrayed himself as a chaotic presence in public spaces. His approach, characterized by disrespecting local traditions and defying societal norms, seemed solely aimed at garnering clout and revenue. However, this strategy has repeatedly brought him into conflict with cultural and legal frameworks, making his online persona synonymous with controversy. One of Somali's most egregious acts occurred in South Korea, where he disrespected the Statue of Peace, a monument commemorating wartime sexual slavery victims. Performing a lewd dance in front of the statue, he demonstrated a blatant disregard for the deep historical and emotional significance of the site. This act not only sparked outrage among South Koreans, but also drew condemnation from the international community, highlighting his insensitivity and the offense caused by his behavior. His disruptive tendencies are not limited to isolated incidents. Somali has repeatedly engaged in acts that create chaos and discomfort for others. In one instance, he poured noodles on a convenience store table after being denied alcohol, escalating a trivial situation into an unnecessary disturbance. In another, he mocked cultural tragedies and yelled bomb threats on public transport, actions that endangered public safety and undermined social order. Such behavior cemented his reputation as a menace in the eyes of many. Recognizing the growing public outcry over Johnny Somali's behavior, authorities in South Korea have taken decisive action. Somali has been arrested and indicted for obstruction of business, with additional investigations underway for charges like public indecency and harassment. His actions have made him subject to South Korea's strict laws on public disturbances, which could result in significant penalties, including years of imprisonment and heavy fines. Somali has been banned from leaving the country, a measure that reflects the seriousness with which authorities are handling his case. This is not the first time Somali has faced backlash for his actions abroad. In Japan, he was banned after mocking historical tragedies such as Hiroshima and Nagasaki, as well as engaging in other disruptive acts. His global pattern of disrespect has drawn criticism from people around the world who view his behavior as emblematic of a deeper disregard for cultural sensitivity and norms. Unsurprisingly, Somali's actions have provoked widespread public outrage. South Korean citizens in particular have expressed their frustration, with some even threatening to confront him directly. The backlash underscores the profound offense caused by his antics and serves as a reflection of the public's growing intolerance for such behavior. A recurring theme in Somali's actions is his inability or unwillingness to understand and respect cultural norms. In South Korea, a society that highly values harmony and mutual respect, his disruptive and offensive behavior stands out as especially egregious. This lack of cultural sensitivity has not only alienated him from local communities, but also deepened the legal and social consequences he now faces. South Korea's strict legal framework leaves little room for leniency in cases of public disturbances and disrespectful acts. Somali's actions have placed him in a precarious position, where he faces the possibility of severe punishment. His case serves as a warning to others about the importance of adhering to the law and respecting cultural norms, especially when abroad. As the consequences of Johnny Somali's actions begin to catch up with him, it becomes evident that his relentless pursuit of attention reflects a troubling trend among some IRL streamers who prioritize viral moments over safety and responsibility. In their quest for views and donations, these individuals often disregard the potential harm they cause to others and themselves. Somali's downfall serves as a stark illustration of the risks associated with this mindset. Adding to the irony, Somali's own live-streamed videos have become critical evidence in the case against him. Authorities are meticulously reviewing his content to strengthen their prosecution, demonstrating how his pursuit of online fame has directly contributed to his legal troubles. What he intended as entertainment has instead become a self-sabotaging record of his actions. Even if Somali avoids the most severe sentencing, the financial and legal toll of his behavior is immense. His bans from platforms like YouTube have significantly curtailed his ability to earn money from streaming, leaving him with limited income. Additionally, the costs associated with legal defense and potential fines add to his mounting challenges. Amid growing public frustration, a notable incident involved Somali being punched by Dao Jun Nu, a former Special Forces soldier and South Korean YouTuber. This altercation, sparked by Somali's disrespectful behavior at the Peace Monument, further underscored the outrage his actions have caused. While Dao now faces charges for the assault, he has received widespread community support, including fundraising efforts for his legal expenses. This incident serves as a striking example of the anger and resentment Somali's behavior has provoked. Despite the overwhelming evidence against him, Somali has maintained claims of innocence, asserting that he will avoid jail time. However, these claims lack credibility, given the strength of the case against him and the high conviction rates for the charges he faces. His confidence appears misplaced as his legal situation continues to escalate. Johnny Somali's actions also highlight a broader issue within IRL streaming culture. While the platform offers unique opportunities for creative content, it has fostered a culture that often rewards reckless and irresponsible behavior. Somali's conduct and its consequences underline the urgent need for greater accountability and ethical standards within the streaming community. Ultimately, Somali's case is emblematic of a larger societal issue: the pursuit of online fame at any cost. His willingness to prioritize clout over morality, safety, and legality serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of this trend. As his trial continues to unfold, it remains uncertain how his story will end, but the lessons from his rise and fall are clear. His journey underscores the importance of respect, responsibility, and accountability in both the digital world and real life.